Gala token dropping under 4 cents. Some extremely important news for all founders node holders. Discussing the main points that you need to know for Gala V2. Changes to the SpiderTanks economy. My own personal thoughts on why I think Grit is possibly the most underrated game on the Gala Games platform. Looking into some new Q2 Mirandus content. And some cool Vox artwork. Folks, are you sick and tired of paying extortionate amounts of money for NFTs, and then maybe if you're lucky you'll make a bit of money, but most of you probably have lost it in the past? Well, look no further, folks. Every day in 2023 through Chainers.io, you can actually mint a free NFT. Folks, Chainers are the sponsor of today's video, and they are doing something revolutionary in the space that not really any other project is actually doing, and that's providing a solid free-to-play game for anybody out there, no strings attached. There is, however, guys, a daily limit on the NFTs, and it is a first come, first served basis. So make sure, guys, if you are interested, to get signed up at the link at the very top of the description of this video for Chainers.io, and literally just hop in every 24 hours and just mint as many NFTs as you can, guys, because these are limited edition and you don't know. These could be worth a lot in the future. Remember CryptoPunks in 2017? People minted them. It was a free mint. They didn't cost anything. It was just the gas. And just a few years down the line, the cheapest CryptoPunk is around 60 to 70,000 US dollars, guys. You just never know what can happen in crypto. Before we do jump into the Gala news today, guys, I just want to say I'm not sponsored by Gala Games. I'm a Gala holder for the coin. I'm a node holder, a founder's node, and I do hold Gala NFTs, and I am a passionate gamer. Alrighty, folks, so looking at Gala, ranked 134 at the moment, so not too bad, well inside that top 154 market cap, but hey, we're down 2.3% for the last 24 hours, and hey, we have just dropped under that 4 cent level. Guys, you're probably going to be hearing a lot of FUD in the space, okay? But again, I can say it every single week, Gala's fundamentals are strong. Don't get too fixated on whether Gala just dips below 4 cents, just goes above 4 cents. Hell, maybe it reaches 5 cents. Focus on the fundamentals, the games, Gala Music, Gala Film, the partnerships they're building, what's going on with their NFTs, and draw your opinions from that. Now, it is looking fairly rough the last 2-3 days in the overall crypto market. So, of course, Gala, being an altcoin, is going to be affected by BTC. This is nothing new, folks. This has been going on year after year. I've been in the space from 2017, and it happens time and time again. But do I think Gala will reach that all-time high again? This video is not financial advice, but yes, I absolutely do. And yes, I am holding, guys, based on those fundamentals that we always discuss every single week, guys. For the last 30 days, we're up 0.5. For the last 2 weeks, we're down 0.5. For the last 7 days, down 9.8, so almost 10. And for the last hour, just peaking at 0.1 and still 78.8 down for the last 1 year. But folks, over 2 years ago, still up 29,444.57% from that all-time low on December 28th. Now, taking a quick look at the monthly chart on CoinGecko, folks, as you can see, we hit a bit of a bottom here, a low of 0.0391100 cents on Saturday, the 22nd of April at 8 o'clock. And we had quite a significant bounce there, a run up to a rough high of 0.0418410 cents before bottoming out with that price today. So, folks, again, you know, it's looking like there still could be a bit of volatility. Gala looks like it could probably drop a little bit lower in the coming days. But as for the coming month, guys, who knows? With some more bullish news, some fundamentals, Gala could be looking to jump up and down and around that 4 cents level again. Now, I'm not sure if everybody got this email or if I only got it because I'm a Founders Node holder and other Founders Nodes holders actually got them, but this is some serious important news. And again, another cool fundamental reason where Gala is actually listening to the community in the form of not just saying it, but practicality, actually taking some action, guys. So we're thrilled to announce that 3 critical governance proposals will be coming to nodes for a governance vote within the next month, guys. So we will be keeping an eye on that one. I haven't cast my vote yet, but I'm going to give you a rough opinion of what I might vote for based on the surface value of this. Your input is valuable to us and we encourage you to participate in shaping the future of our shared ecosystem. And guys, this is a reminder to any of you Gala Games node holders out there, Founders Nodes holders, make sure you get in the Discord and find out how to participate in this node vote, okay? The instructions might change, so make sure you do keep updated. But essentially, guys, there are 3 votes here, okay? So the number 1 is turning nodes into NFTs, a proposal that seeks to transform nodes into non-fungible tokens, aka NFTs, offering increased flexibility, liquidity, and unique ownership. Now, I think it's probably pretty obvious that I'm definitely going to be pro this, okay? One of the main reasons I actually got a node around 2 years ago or more is because of the idea that I always thought they were going to be turned into NFTs eventually, okay? I actually thought this was already happening, but the fact that it's going up for a vote, I'm definitely going to be voting for it to be turned into an NFT. The second point, guys, is modifying Gala token emission and halving schedule, a proposal that aims to adjust the token emission and halving schedule based on the total supply, ensuring a more sustainable and stable ecosystem for Founders Nodes. Now, of course, guys, you know, if it's more stable and it's better, you know, I haven't read the fine print, so I don't know if there's some details in there that I'm not really sure of, but, you know, so long as they're modifying in a sensible way that kind of feels right for the community and the project on the whole, I love the fact that I, as a node holder, actually have the power to cast my vote and make that decision. So I'm feeling really good about that. And number 3 is establishing incentives for node uptime, stability, and participation. So absolutely, I'm pro this one because I run my node on a VPN on Vultr all of the time. It's up 24/7. I don't actually run mine on my computer, guys, you know, just for your information. I pay a little bit of money on Vultr. I'll also leave the link for that one. It's an affiliate link in the description of this video if, you know, you want to do the same. The reason why is because I'm running my stuff on a laptop at the moment. I don't have like a settled place. Maybe if I had like a PC and it was just on all the time, then I might run it. But that being said, I'd probably want to turn the PC off to, like, you know, sustain the lifespan of it. And, you know, paying just a few bucks a month for the virtual private server kind of is just making a lot of sense to me right now, especially if Gala can reach close to those all-time high levels again. So what do we need to know about Gala V2, guys? So on May 15th, Gala V2 will be airdropped 1-to-1. That basically means for every 1 Gala you have, you're going to get 1 Gala V2 to all Gala holders as the new and improved Gala Games ecosystem token. Now, one thing I haven't actually been able to find out for sure of anybody just yet, let me know in the comments if you know if there is an update, because again, I don't claim to be an expert, I'm just sharing my experience with you, but as far as I'm aware and the research that I've done, no one can say concrete that if you actually have your Gala on an exchange, okay, so like a Binance, for example, or maybe a Coinbase or something like that, or a crypto.com, as opposed to actually having it either in a MetaMask wallet, for example, a non-custodial wallet that you control the keys for, or on the actual Gala Games platform wallet, then you may be at risk of not getting your airdrop properly. Now, I'm sure if you do encounter some problems that you'll raise a support ticket with Gala and eventually you'll be able to sort it out. But in my opinion, if I had it on like an exchange like Binance, I'd personally just want to solve the headache right away and just open up a Gala Games account if you don't have one, guys. If you don't have one, it's free to do. I'll also leave the link right at the top of the description if you want to get signed up for Gala Games as well, guys. So yeah, just do that, guys, if you don't have an account, because honestly, you know, Gala's in high demand. They got a big community and those support tickets might be running back a long time. So the last thing you want to be doing is just chasing up your Gala V2. This upgrade to the Ethereum contract for the Gala token brings a host of improvements to the table, including enhanced burn mechanisms, security enhancements, and future upgradability. Now, as for your original Gala token, guys, be made aware, after this drop, Gala V1 will no longer be supported, so it's not going to be good anymore. And in bold, guys, again, they have it here. We strongly recommend storing your Gala in your personal wallet, which I just talked about before, to ensure that the drop is delivered directly to you. And another really important note, guys, you must remove your Gala from any liquidity pools or smart contracts before the snapshot on May 15th, as we cannot guarantee that Gala dropped to liquidity pool contracts will be recoverable. it's better to be safe than sorry. So get your Gala out of liquidity pools, get it in the wallet. SpiderTanks' upcoming economy changes. What's going on? Now, it's important to note, guys, while they are very excited for the community to get a chance to interact with these economic changes, it is just a test. It's important to note that this is only a test. It may not be permanent, what you're experiencing right now in terms of the increased SpiderTanks rewards being that in Silk. The Silk distribution each day is calculated and it'll soon be significantly altered, and store prices on Arachnium and components have already been changed. As for the new changes, folks, for the experiment, we're doing away with the non-replacement allowance and replacement allowance pools entirely and combining them into one distribution pool for the entire ecosystem. This new pool will distribute daily to players, node depots, node operators, and map owners at set proportions. So, folks, in a nutshell, it's great to see that they're analyzing community feedback, seeing that there's a better way that they can modify the economy of SpiderTanks. That gets a massive thumbs up from me, all right? It's really hard to get this in-game economy stuff right. No one's really been able to do it over a longer stretch of time, and you can't expect SpiderTanks, Gala Games, whatever, to get it right from the get-go. But the fact that they're listening and trying to get it right and modifying is really, really good. So, guys, it's quite detailed, okay? So I don't want to monologue you with all of the information and everything like that, but I will leave this article if you're an obsessed person with SpiderTanks in the description of the video as well. But essentially, guys, the Silk will be distributed every day in this particular percentage fashion. 45% to the captains, pilots, and owners, 5 to the node depots, 9 to the planetary nodes, 1 to the founders nodes, 10% to the maps, 15 to Gala Games, and 15 to game media. What do you think about that percentage breakdown? Do you think it's fair or unfair? Now, a quick note on the Gunslinger box for Grit. Now, in a nutshell, why do I think that Grit could be the most underrated game on Gala Games right now? For one simple reason, PUBG is in the top 5 played games on Steam. Grit is the blockchain gaming Western version of PUBG. It's literally exactly the same, but just done in a different fashion. And I think that is absolutely fine. And for that reason, I think people are inevitably going to gravitate towards playing Grit. It's also aggressive PvP, which is very addictive. And the current state of the game, from what I've experienced on the playtest, which I've been streaming occasionally on the Thursdays, the gameplay is pretty good. The aesthetics look actually really nice. And the game, in my opinion, is not that far away from, you know, being a really solid game. And at $298 US right now at 0.16 Ethereum floor price for a Gunslinger box, where there are only 10,000 of these, guys, this to me could be an opportunity, because I honestly see a huge player base for this game. And even if you don't want to play, guys, I'm assuming there must be some kind of pilot mode or something where you're going to be able to lend out your Gunslinger in the same way that SpiderTanks are doing it. I can only imagine that's how it's going to be. And if it is that way, then honestly, I think this Gunslinger box has huge potential. Now, I don't own one, but I'm currently looking aggressively at buying one, possibly pretty soon. And for Mirandus, guys, looks like in Q2 2023, they're on track to be exiting the pre-production level 3, and we're going to have an opportunity as players, at least as actual avatar holders, to actually, exemplar holders, I should say, to actually play on a much bigger map. Now, I'm not going to play the audio because I don't want to get demonetized for this, but I'm going to play the content, the visuals, so you can see. Basically, they're talking about the team behind Mirandus and, you know, the experience they've got, which, you know, is true. They do have a wealth of experience. Now, what do you guys think about the aesthetics? You know, we've kind of seen a few bits and pieces from this before, but, you know, slowly but surely, Mirandus is getting there. Now, they speak a lot about how the quests are essentially going to be really hard. It's not going to be too easy, all right? It's going to be a few different things you can do, new bad guys and things like that. And I think certain quests you are even going to have to like team up with other exemplar players in order to actually complete those quests. In terms of actual rewards, now I'm sure there's probably going to be some rewards in the form of, who knows, maybe Materia, maybe Gala, maybe both, I'm not sure yet. But, you know, it's definitely something I'm going to be playing, I'm going to be reviewing, making content about, probably streaming as well. And yeah, I'm really, really excited to see how this goes, guys, because if they can pull off a really nice experience. And if we can notice quite a profound difference from the Goblin Shooter, which I gotta be honest, I wasn't the biggest fan, then it's gonna leave me really excited as a sort of player of this game. And to wrap up the video, folks, what the box, guys? Not really much to say other than the fact that there is some beautiful Vox artwork. Now, there hasn't been like a lot of information about what's going on with Vox coming out lately, but I'm feeling confident that Voxverse behind the scenes are building. Remember, we do have the creator of The Sims building, or helping build at least, the Voxverse, guys. So really excited for that one. And I think if you're a Vox holder, whether it's from Mirandus, Walking Dead, you know, Townstar, so many different collections now. Who knows how that's going to end up going. But yeah, guys, I definitely think, you know, it's going to be really exciting. So, you know, from wherever you're watching from in the world, guys, have a great one. Make sure you smash the like button if you enjoyed it, subscribe, turn the notification bells on, and we'll catch all of you in the next video. Cheers.